Leos, lovely Leos, good morning. How are you today? Right, first of all, from the Cancer reading, I was getting stuff about North Nodes. I've just done the Cancer reading this morning. I'm doing yours today on Thursday because I'm working on Friday and I'm not going to have time to do the reading and get it up on time unless I do it a day early. So I'm trying to project forward a day. I'm hoping that this system works. Still trying to figure out how to balance things now that I'm back at work, but yeah, I don't know. There's some spillover with Cancer's reading today. There's a few similar themes. It's probably just because I'm doing it on the same day. But excuse me, I've also just ate, so I'm sorry. You're gonna have to put up with my bodily functions today in your reading. Oh, gross. Right, okay. North and South nodes. North nodes. If you've got a Leo North node, I believe sometimes you can have confidence issues. Not feeling confident, putting other people first, because that means if you've got Leo North node, you've got South node in Aquarius. So it's almost like trying to put other people before you. So I don't know if somebody has a North node in Leo. Obviously, I'm probably reading for Leo sun signs in the majority here, but I don't know. North nodes. I may do a series about North and South nodes, possibly soon. Coffee and TV by Blur came through. Coffee and TV easily. Maybe, I think a lot of us watch TV and drink coffee, so I don't know what else could be in there. They're showing me the milk bottle, the dancing milk bottle. Swear warning, Boss Bitch by Doja Cat. Promiscuous Girl by Nelly Furtado. These are all songs that have been coming through for you. The only visual that I saw, I had a nap after doing Cancer's reading because I was trying to give an opportunity for kind of these vision messages to come through as I'm in that halfway state. But the only thing I got for you was, it's really strange. It has someone with their arms sort of like coming from round the back to the front, so I could see from the front view. And she had like two like artist brushes, so either small makeup brushes like what you do your eyeshadow with, or like an artist's brush. And it was I feel like it was a female, and she was putting like makeup on an animal. I could see the fur. It was kind of like golden coloured animal fur, or like a light blondie coloured animal fur, and she was applying this like browner tanner shade to the centre of the forehead on this animal. I don't know what the animal was. I don't know what the animal was. It could have been a few different things, but yeah, she was applying this kind of brown makeup to the front of this animal's head. So I don't know if it's like an animal used in the film industry, you know, like a stunt animal, and you had to make it look like the main animal, or it was almost like I got this weird sense of like you know, when people, when someone passes away and you have the makeup artist who puts the makeup on the dead body. I didn't know which word to use there, because any word that I use sounds harsh if somebody's just lost somebody, so that's why I kind of paused. But the makeup artist who works in funeral homes, and I don't know if I got this sense of like taxidermy from it. It was definitely fur, it was definitely an animal, you know, thick fur, but quite short fur as well. It wasn't long fur. Yeah, and applying this sort of tan colour, like powdered makeup to the forehead of this animal. It's very strange vision. So if that's you, that's probably really specific to one person. It's too strange to be a general message. The End of the World as We Know It by REM, and Babel by Mumford and Sons. Somebody's feeling a little bit like the end of the world's coming. Not surprised, right? We've got Brexit, American general elections, lockdowns happening again all over the place. End of the world as we know it, Babel. But the thing from that is REM. I'm getting sleep stuff through. Cancer had I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith, and you're getting REM. And it's funny that in that reading I said it's like something to do with sleep cycles. I was picking up on sleep cycles because REM is a sleep cycle. It's rapid eye movement. Is that when you dream? So interesting that came through again. The two songs that I've specifically randomised for you on Spotify was Kiss the Rain by Billie and Seven Nation Army by White Stripes. What I'm picking up from these two songs is that some of you may have overheard something and got a bit upset about it. Perhaps like a phone call and somebody didn't put down the phone and they carried on talking and you heard more than perhaps you should have done. There's a sense of wanting to confront somebody possibly about something. Perhaps travelling to someone. It could be that there's some kind of relationship that's at a distance here. Again, talking to myself at night, back and forth in my mind, leave it alone. I don't want to hear about it. Everybody knows about it. So it could be rumours. You're wondering if the rumours are true or not. Everyone knows about it, but maybe you feel like you're the last to know. You're a bit wound up about it, possibly. Maybe you just need to go and get a cup of coffee, sit down, watch some TV, calm down, and then deal with it. Right. Leo, that's all I have for you right now. I'm burning some Palo Santo basically to try and clear out the Cancerian energy from the reading and get into the Leo energy. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to pull some cards for you now. But I'm going to tune into the energies first. I'm all groggy from my sleep. This isn't working out for me. I don't know the best system to do this because obviously I do need to work and earn money. I'm not earning any money from doing this at the moment, so yeah, gonna have to bear with me a little bit, Leo, for a while. Right, tune into the energies. I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, Leo, let's find out a little bit about your situation then. What's going on for Leo this week? Lovely, lovely Leos. What do we have for Leo, please? Oh, yeah. Look, hostilities. Yeah, there may be a bit of a confrontation here. Maybe having words with somebody. It doesn't have to be hostile. It doesn't have to be aggressive. I am getting that like Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. It's you've got to speak your truth. You've got to say what you need to say. You've got to have that conversation, I feel. Angel of balance, yeah, but keep your balance in the situation. Don't lose your temper. You don't want it to spill into hostilities. You know, there are ways that you can bring things up, that you can deal with things, but yeah, I'm seeing this as somebody who really just, they have to speak the truth. They have to go in there. They have to sort this out, whatever it was. I feel like something's really rattled you, Leo, or this is somebody coming towards you with this energy. Let's read from the book. 26. Everyone knows about it, from the Queen of England to the Hounds of Hell. And if I catch you coming back my way, I'm going to serve it to you. Defenses up, aggressive energy. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be or have already been engaged. I mean, sometimes this is good because it clears the air, right? You know, after the storm, the air's cleared, people know where they stand. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with somebody in your environment being excessively critical, demanding. There's a siren as well. With someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out and out slander going on. That's not good. I hope it's not coming from you, Leo. You know, you've got to be in higher vibration than that, I think. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time, but whether this is new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you may have to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. Affirmation: I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. This feels like that North Node stuff I was picking up on. People with Leo North Node have Aquarius South Node, so it's almost like putting other people first, kind of perhaps letting people walk over you a little bit, not standing up for yourself, taking criticism and not defending yourself. I feel like perhaps somebody has to kind of almost like take the lead, be this King of Swords energy, speak up for themselves, put their foot down, take the initiative. Don't let people push you around. Don't let people walk over you. Okay, Leo, yeah. Because Leo's sun sign should be very, very confident. You know, the Leo is all about confidence. When you've got it, you are like the sun, Leo. You just have this very attractive... Could you stop eating my pants, please, Bess? Do you mind? She's eating the drawstring of my shorts. So it's funny actually that I just confronted Bess about her eating my... Please, like, this is not for you to eat. She's eating like the drawstring of my shorts. So yeah, you may have to... I can't remember what I was saying now, I'm sorry, lost track. I'm hearing cut them down to size, cut them down to size. So obviously that doesn't mean literally, it just means verbally put somebody in their place, verbally call someone out for the behaviour. Okay. You don't have to do it and embarrass them either. You don't have to do it in front of everybody. You can pull them to one side and say, look, I think the way that you're acting is a little bit whatever, you know, I'm offended by the things you said. Whatever it is you need to say, you can say it in a way that is not necessarily hugely confrontational or controversial, but kind of, you know, done in a high vibrational, mature, professional way. Can I get a card, please, for Leo? Oh, there we go. Cheetah card. That's been coming out a few times as well. And the crow there in the underline. The crows have gone. During Cancer's reading, oh no, there's one there. They were going a bit wild in Cancer's reading. Really, I felt like really their energy was trying to tell me something. But yeah, they're chilled. They're chilled for you. So I can hear them now. I don't think that's the crows. I can hear birds now. Cheetah. So yeah, this is somebody coming in now. They're coming in fast. They're ready to take action. It's like maybe they've been holding back. Maybe they've been putting up with something for quite a while. And I was talking about confidence and with Leo. It's like that sun energy, that warmth, that generosity of spirit that just pulls people to you. Where sometimes I feel like, Leo, you do have emotional crises where you go into a bit of a slump. You have a lot of self-doubt, which is quite frankly, it's unwarranted because you're such gorgeous energy, you know, but that is your shadow side that you kind of need to work on. But yeah, I feel like this is you stepping into your power here, Leo. Leo, you are the leader. You are, you know, the king of the pride. I feel like sometimes you can sort of have that downtime where people they're showing me visuals of lions, they can be quite lazy, and a lot of the time, especially if there's like little cubs around, you often see the little cubs really pushing the luck with the leader of the pack, with that kind of male lion. You don't have to be male, by the way. It's just the energy that's coming through. It's yang energy. It's people who take action. So yeah, it's the male lion. They're really lazy, just kind of trying to have a nap. The cubs are swinging on his ears, biting his tail. He kind of like gives a bit of a growl as if to say get back. But you know, the cubs are playful. They're taking the mickey a little bit there, you know, testing the look, testing the boundaries. And I think this is what's happening with you, possibly in your workplace or in your home. People are testing the boundaries. They're seeing how far they can push you. They're seeing what they can get away with. And it might be time to kind of stand up, Leo, lion, stand up, take action, put people back into place. You know, draw those lines in the sand that say, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable, this is what I'll accept, this behavior is not acceptable behavior. You know, this is what I want from you. You know, really make it clear, very, very clear. Always like setting a list of rules. Succinct, clear, direct. So there's no miscommunication. There's no wriggle room to say, oh, I didn't know you meant that. I thought you meant this. It's like, no, actually, I've made that very, very clear. So if this person does continue to try to push the luck with you, you've set that boundary, and it's helpful as well. It's helpful from the other side, I think, to know where you stand with people, to know where the boundaries are for people. You know, everybody has different personal boundaries. Some people are very touchy-feely, for example, and some people are very much like, they like the personal space. You get the two people like that, and they can be people can feel like they don't quite know where that line is of you know, what that other person finds acceptable. So it's something like this. I find that I'm a very kind of jokey person. I find that sometimes I find the line a bit hard to tell, where are my jokes getting a bit too much? You know, it's like, have I put my foot in my mouth? So yeah, sometimes you do just have to make your boundaries very clear to people, and that's helpful for them as well. Yeah, I'm really seeing this though, is like fired up, taking action. It's like sudden movement. It's like suddenly being like, right, I'm ready to move now. I'm ready to do what needs to be done, with a lot of sun at your back as well. The orange and yellow kind of represents the lower chakras, this sacral chakra, the blah, 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 the other chakra, but it's kind of where your confidence and your energy come from. Your root chakra, that's the one I was trying to go for. It's the chakras that kind of make you take action. The confidence, where the confidence comes from, where the passion comes from. So it's like all of a sudden really standing up for something that you may be quite passionate about, or being quite passionate about the action that you're taking. The crow there in the underlying, I always see this as a gift from the universe on its way. It's like it has this egg in its nest. It's protecting this for you. Now this pack has packs called cosmic eggs. I see the cosmic eggs. It kind of looks like this with all the rainbow colours. I see it as potential. I see it as a gift coming in from the universe that hasn't manifested in the tangible world yet. It's kind of like a gift in waiting. So it may be that this gift will come in. Just turning my alarm off. That was my alarm to make sure I got up to in time to get the children from school and I didn't oversleep. Yeah, so it's I see it as spirit, protective spirit energy, kind of guardian spirit energy, protecting some kind of special gift that the universe is bringing in for you, but it may just not be time yet to make it tangible. It's full of potential, whatever this is. It could be a job offer. It could be an opportunity to travel somewhere you've never been to before. It could be a new friendship coming in. It's something that is being protected. It's uniquely for you, and it's on its way. So that is the mouse there as well. That's feeling quite small, feeling, you know, you have the lion and the mouse stories from classical culture, from Aesop's fables. It could be a situation where the weak have to stand up, you know, the weak have to help the strong, but the strong will protect the weak, something like this. It may be these aspects inside of yourself where you sometimes feel very, very confident and sometimes feel a little bit insecure and like you want to hold back. So I feel like now is the time to take action. Okay, let's start to pull some cards for you regarding your past, present and future. Just know that the future position is changeable. The cards that come out are basically the path that you're on now. So as soon as I do this reading and you see those cards, you may change your mind about some action you were wanting to take, or you may feel the need to do something a bit different, which means that the energies of the future will change. It's malleable. So just know that if anything difficult comes up in this position, you can either take it as a heads up to prepare for it, or you can take steps to change that outcome. Right, okay. If it's good, just keep doing what you're doing. Past emotions. Oh, Leo, look at you stood in your energy there. Queen of Wands, looking absolutely gorgeous, sexy, passionate, a lot of creative energy flowing. This is a very loyal Queen of Wands. She's got the sunflowers there to symbolize loyalty. A very gorgeous, warm, passionate energy, and it's emotional energy. It's in your emotions in the past. What is going on in your thoughts? Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. You've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here in your thoughts. Okay. So I feel like the Queen of Wands is... I feel like both of these wand energy is your energy. You are a fire sign. It could be that you're connecting with another person who's very passionate, very attractive, charismatic, somebody who takes action, somebody who takes the lead, looks after their appearance, is just generally very gorgeous, very attractive, fun to be around, outgoing, courageous, takes action. The only difference between them is the Queen of Wands tends to be a lot more expressive, a lot more vocal about the things that she's passionate about, where the King of Wands is a little bit more mature, a little bit more reserved, a little bit more guarded. That's really the only difference between them. The Queen of Pentacles, I see this is a very young Queen of Pentacles. This tends to be my wife card. It could be someone to do with your career as well. It could be a mother figure, but this is somebody where these people are very passionate, outgoing, kind of bombastic energy, very fire sign energy. This is more earth sign energy. Somebody who's very grounded, nurturing, very stable, really takes care of the day-to-day matters, looks after the home, may prioritize career over other matters. Just a very practical, grounded energy, quite a fruitful, abundant energy as well. So you may be thinking maybe of a choice between two people here. It doesn't have to be a relationship, like a sexual relationship, a love relationship. It could be making a choice between who do I go out with tonight? Which friend do I go out with tonight? Something like this. Or it could be that there is, this is a couple. The King and Queen of Wands in the tarot is a couple. So it could be thinking about taking a passionate relationship to the next stage, making it something that's more grounded. Past action space. Leo, please. Past action space for Leo. Page of Pentacles in reverse. If this was somebody who's thinking about proposing, they're not actually doing it here. They're holding back. Page of Pentacles. This is an offer that isn't coming. A plan that's not being put into action. It's the need to go back to the drawing board. The need to get some more information, to work on something for a bit longer, to kind of gain more knowledge about a situation. Again, it's that tangible thing, and I was talking about up here about this being something that it hasn't become a reality yet. It's more of an idea, a concept, and here it's like it's trying to manifest into something that's tangible. It's trying to become something that's reality, but it's not coming forward yet. Right, okay. It's like it could be a delay. We'll get more cards on it. Do you see the energy that came out with? King of Swords in the reverse. You've got a lot of people here. Yeah, definitely a lot of characters involved in whatever situation you've got going on here. It could just be different aspects of somebody's personality coming through. I'm seeing it as different people involved. Now, the King of Swords in reverse may be this hostile person that you're dealing with. If somebody's coming to you who's hostile, because I do see this as King of Swords energy, because he's literally carrying a sword, right? He looks like he's kind of some kind of warrior king. Now, we've got the King of Swords here. He's in the reverse, so he's in his negative energy. This is somebody who can be a little bit brutal, a little bit too cutting, a little bit harsh, quite cold, can be somebody who's verbally abusive, somebody who's withholding communication, somebody who doesn't have a lot of strategy. They don't put a lot of thought into things. They just do stuff in quite a sharp, kind of ruthless way, rather than putting any thought behind it. Yeah, this could definitely be where that hostilities is coming to play, and this is in your current emotions. This is somebody who's I feel affecting you emotionally, or it's you being in quite hostile energy. In the current thoughts, what's going on in the current thoughts, lovers? For some of you, you are concerned that your partner is has somebody else on the side. Don't worry if This isn't your situation. You know, there's a few different Leos coming in here, and I'm getting a few different storylines. So if this isn't your situation, don't worry about it. But I was picking up on this from a couple of your songs. Kiss the Rain, I think that's the main song I was getting this from. The lovers can indicate a triangle, a love triangle, somebody with two options. And I was sort of thinking here, perhaps somebody has a choice between two options, right? There's two different energies showing up here. There's a need to cut somebody out. If this is your situation, there is a need to cut somebody out of the situation to choose one or the other, I feel. But the person isn't taking the action to cut this out. Now, that's just one storyline that's coming through. It can mean quite a few different things, so don't panic. I can pull some clarifiers to find out more about this. For others of you, this in your thoughts is you're thinking about a relationship and it feels very divinely guided, divinely led. I can think of at least one Leo, hi, who has recently got married. So this is more like I've met my soulmate and I feel like it's fate. So yeah, definitely different scenarios there. Don't worry too much. You know, you'll know instinctively, you'll know which of these storylines fits you. So yeah, somebody could be a little bit harsh though. Somebody could have been a bit bruised emotionally. It could be that the loving relationship is helping you through a situation where somebody else has been a little bit verbally harsh. Just checking the time, I do need to go and get my kids soon. Here we go. Oh, okay. In the current action space, some of you are trying to build a happy house and home together. You want this 10 of Pentacles. This is having everything you need on an abundant, practical level, everything you need tangibly to feel safe and secure and stable. And this is with other people. This is a happy house and home shared with other people. You can see it's got the couple here in the background. They've got the dog, the granddad, the baby. Yeah, it's having your family around you, having feeling like you're very, very stable and secure, and you've got everything you need on a tangible level. I feel like some of you are just starting to build this for yourself with this Fool energy here. The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana. It's taking a leap of faith into something. It's trusting God, trusting Spirit to catch you if you fall, trusting your intuition, your guidance to get you through. You may not have a lot. You may feel like you're taking a bit of a leap of faith here. It's like signing a tenancy agreement, or buying a new house, thinking I can't see into the future. I don't know if this is going to work out for me. It's a big commitment for me. It could go somewhere. I could build up this financial base, this solid, stable foundation, or things could kind of go wrong in the future. But I'm taking a leap of faith here to sign on the dotted line and enter into this agreement to build with another person. Looking really, really good. Others of you, again, it depends on the situation. I'm kind of getting these parallel storylines here. For others of you, you've had that secure, solid foundation. You've had the 10 of Pentacles, sharing wealth with other people. Could be workplace, could be home, but you are exiting. The Fool comes after a completion, after the completion of a cycle. So it's like, right, I've got my 10 of Pentacles. I've kind of got everything. I need to go out and explore the world. I need to go and see what other opportunities are out there now. I've kind of been there, done this. I'm exiting this situation, and I'm just taking. You can see he's going from having everything he needs in a comfort sense to just having this small satchel on his back. But he's trusting fate to take him to where he needs to go. So this is leaving security behind to take a leap of faith into something new. It could just be something like leaving the house that you lived in with your parents in order to go out and explore the world. It could be leaving a workplace that felt like you had a good job, you had a regular income, but you kind of want to do something that speaks to your soul a little bit more. So yeah, definitely taking a leap of faith there in regards to tangible matters, or away from tangible matters. Future emotions. Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay. Somebody's choosing happiness over practical matters. The Ten of Cups is similar to the Ten of Pentacles. It's shared with other people. It's having family or friends or a community around you. So the Ten of Pentacles is having everything you need on a tangible level shared with other people. The Ten of Cups is having everything you need on an emotional level, feeling very, very happy, feeling emotionally fulfilled, in happy, healthy relationships with other people. It's one of the best cards you can get actually in the tarot. So emotionally, you're moving from something. It could be that you're leaving a workplace where people have differences of opinion. You know, there's a lot of conflict there, and you're leaving that situation, even though perhaps it was very lucrative. You're leaving it because you want to go somewhere where you feel happy, that you have your community around you that supports you. It could be leaving, again, a home for the same situation. Perhaps you've been in a relationship for a long time. You've built something with this person, but you've found something out about them. There's arguments, there's conflicts of interest. Somebody's being very cold. So you are moving into a situation where you're choosing your own happiness. So again, take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't. I do get quite a few Leos coming in, so there's a few different threads coming through here. Future, oh yeah, this again, somebody's leaving a marriage or a long-term commitment. Others of you, this is so just to kind of go through some of the energies here. You've got the Fool, which is Aries energy, the Hierophant is Taurus energy, the Lovers is Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be any of these signs, but it's the energy coming through, and I know some people like to hear them when I see them. But then you've got all this fire sign energy, earth energy, air energy. There's a bit of everything in here. The Hierophant card here, the High Priest. It could be somebody is this is in your thoughts, in your future thoughts. So somebody's questioning their upbringing. Somebody's questioning tradition. Somebody's questioning the kind of the morals, the rules, the kind of rules of society around them. The High Priest is some kind of authority figure. It can be somebody with a lot of knowledge. It's also like the structure around you. So here somebody is it's either, it could be some sort of establishment that is quite corrupt. The High Priest in the reverse can indicate a corrupt government or controlling company or father figure. Yeah, but it's in the reverse, it could just be someone leaving a relationship. You've got the Lovers card here leading into the High Priest in reversed. Definitely someone exiting a long-term commitment is one way that I can read it. Not definitely, that is definitely what's happening, but this tells me that, that tells me that, that tells me that as well. Somebody's choosing happiness over stability. Future action space, please. Obviously, only take what resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It's not going to be every Leo's situation. Oh. And the Four of, yeah. Okay, don't panic, it's the Death card. The Death card does not usually mean literal death in the tarot. It's the ending of a situation. Again, here you've got somebody who's left a situation to enter into a new situation. Somebody's just ending something to move towards the happiness. I will pull a clarifier on that Death card. The Death card is scorpionic energy, but it's actually very, very positive energy because it shakes us up. It gets us out of places where we've been stuck. It gets us away from things that were no good for us, that were toxic for us. It removes us from situations where we are stuck in cycles. It's the rug being pulled out from under our feet to make us move, and it ultimately it comes in for the higher good. Now, if you are dealing with a literal death, you know, my heart goes out to you, and you'll get through it. And I know it's painful. You know, we all experience endings at some point in our life, and it's very, very difficult. But while you're never going to forget that person, you're still, each step you take, each day you move forward, it's going to get easier to handle. Okay, so the Four of Wands up there, this is a card, again, it can be marriage. It's again, it's the community around you, who you have around you, laying down foundations, and it kind of is here with this Death card. So what it's really telling me is you're leaving a situation, most of you, where you've not been happy, you've not felt like the people around you had your back. So you are moving to a situation where you feel you feel more emotionally fulfilled, so that's good, right? You want relationships that have equal give and take. There is some nostalgia for the past, but you're following your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. You're making a choice to put yourself first, I think, which, you know, is very good energy, Leo. Again, you don't do anything based on this reading alone. Don't run away from this reading saying my partner's having an affair, or don't run away from this reading saying like, oh, I need to leave my workplace. It's different stories for everybody. Use your intuition to guide you. Know what's right for you, and leave anything else for other people, because there's messages for everybody. It's just a general reading. Get advice from friends and family, or professional advice before making any major upheavals in your life. Right, tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. Let me just check the time. Sorry, I do have to dash off soon. I may have to run halfway through the reading. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. Oh, heartbreak. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. New emotions, Queen of Wands and heartbreak. Why is the heartbreak here? Page of Cups could be, and the Death card there, look, it could be that somebody's made a love offer towards somebody. Somebody found somebody very, very attractive, made some kind of offer. Could be that the offer was a little bit too soon, a little bit naive. There's the page is a lot more immature than the Queen. It could just be that it wasn't the right time. They kind of jumped the gun a little bit, and perhaps they were denied. But it's the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is healing. No, it's healing heartbreak. I'm reading it wrong, and I'll freely admit if I read something wrong. So there's a passionate relationship here, which is healing past heartbreak, because it's a new love coming in. It's a fresher love. So that's good. That's good. After some sort of ending. Tell me, please, what is the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? Can you tell me the relationship between the Empress? Okay, yeah, somebody. So again, somebody could be getting married. It's so funny, the different storylines that are coming through. It could be somebody putting themselves first, really stepping into their power, really kind of taking the wheel of their own life, bossing up. It could be somebody balancing out their passionate masculine side, that side that wants to take action, with more grounded matters. Somebody could be pregnant here. These two cards both indicate wives and abundance and growth for me. So it could be that somebody is pregnant, somebody's expecting, or that somebody is very fertile, and perhaps there's an opportunity to have a child with this person. It can also be growth and abundance in a tangible sense, of getting this Ten of Pentacles with somebody. It could be somebody who has a lot of very, very creative ideas, somebody who brings a lot of opportunity into your life. It could be you creating opportunity in your own life and having a lot of passion, the willingness to take action, but also this sense of looking after the day-to-day, the tangible matters. It's really is very powerful energy, Leo. So if that's you, that's brilliant. If this is a love interest, if somebody who's interested in a female, it could be a Taurus Libra energy. It's somebody who is again this very, very attractive energy. Somebody who really takes care of themselves, takes care of their appearance, very very much in control of their own life, very passionate, and again it's this putting this person on a pedestal, really, really seeing the best of this person, and seeing a future with them, seeing a lot of opportunity. It's kind of like a dream woman here. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, please? Because somebody's been a bit indecisive about making a choice, because they feel like it's not the right time yet. I was picking up on that, not the right time up there. So this Page of Pentacles, they've got something to bring forward, but again it's this sense of waiting for divine timing. The Two of Wands is the need to make a decision, to make a choice. The Seven of Pentacles is a card about putting work in and reaping what you've sown. Getting getting more for your investment back, but you need to wait for that investment to mature. So yeah, somebody's investing in something, but they know it's not quite the right time yet. They have a bit of a choice to make here. I feel like they're going to make the choice, but they're just waiting because they have this sense of it not being quite the right time. Okay, tell me more about this King of Swords causing trouble in the emotions. What's this King of Swords doing up here in the reverse? Tell me more about this King of Swords, please, in the reverse. The Hermit, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles. So this person, it could just be that this person's not communicating. They've gone cold, they've gone silent. It's because they're doing some work on themselves. They're doing some kind of like a spiritual, they're going inwards, they're doing some soul search. So my video cut out, it might be telling me it's time to go and get my shoes on to go and get the kids. Yeah, they've gone inwards. This person's not communicating because they've gone inwards. It may feel that they've put a barrier up, they've gone cold. It may be that they're a bit distant, it could be that they're a bit snappy, right? You could try and talk to this person, get them to come out of the shell, but they may be a bit like a bit ratty, a bit snappy. It's because they're doing something inward that's very important to them. So it's like they're going on this emotional spiritual journey within themselves, doing a lot of soul searching, really trying to figure out how to make their dreams happen, how to again, it's this sense of taking control of their own life. So it could be you in this energy of like, leave me alone, I'm figuring something out, I've got to come up with a plan here, I've got work to do. You can see the similar look of these two people. They're trying to make something happen here, and it's to do with balance and fairness. This is kind of like sharing, dividing up the assets, dividing up the work in a fair way. Sometimes this can be somebody who has a lot to give, who has a lot of wealth, who is being very charitable to people who are more needy than them. It's just a general sense of dividing up something tangible. So it could be somebody's figuring out how to divide up the workload to make it more fair, or dividing up the assets for somebody if they are leaving a long-term relationship. But yeah, they've gone inwards. They're doing something, they're figuring something out. So give them a bit of space, or if this is you, you may have to say, I need a bit of space right now to do this work that I'm doing. I just need some quiet time, I need some alone time to figure things out. So take that as it resonates. Tell me about the Lovers, please. Tell me more about the Lovers in the current thoughts. Oh, new love. So for those of you who are in a new triangle, you have a new love interest who you are extremely, even if it's not a love triangle, even if it's just right, a couple of different ways I can read it. Sorry, this kind of giving me everything too fast. So there's definitely a partnership of some kind, very likely to be a love interest or a sexual partnership, because it's the Lovers card, right? It's not the Two of Cups, which can indicate different kinds of relationships. The Lovers is usually a sexual relationship, a romantic relationship. The Ace of Wands is a lot of new passion, really putting a lot of energy behind. It's funny you got the cheater card there. Somebody may definitely be doing the dirty. I'm sorry for those of you who that is. Again, it's not the main storyline that's coming through. It's kind of like a side thread. But yeah, whoever this is, somebody's got really, really fired up, really very passionate about somebody that I feel like they are in love with, that they want a relationship. It can also mean revival within a relationship, finding that spark again, right? Relighting that fire, finding that spark again, doing something new that you've not done before. Someone's thinking about this. It may be that if you're in a relationship, one person's gone cold, you feel like the spark's gone out of the relationship, and you're thinking, right, how do I relight this fire? How do I heat things up again? I don't think you necessarily need to worry too much about it. It does look like this other person has gone cold for a reason. They're not showing as doing anything they shouldn't be doing. They're showing as actually doing something very, very positive. It's just that they may need some space. So don't worry too much if you feel like that's your story. So what's this Ten of Pentacles and the Fool doing here then, please? Can you tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool? Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. That is too many cards. That's like half the deck. I'll just show you. I'm not taking that many cards. Okay. Yes, somebody. There is the Six of Swords is leaving a situation where there was conflict, where things were very, very turbulent. Leaving a situation behind where there was a lot of chaos, to move to calmer waters, to move to somewhere that's a fresh start. Again, that's not necessarily everybody's storyline. It could be that you've already moved away from something that was quite turbulent, quite chaotic in your past, and moving towards this new future where you're ready to build something new with a new love interest. Again, different ways of reading these cards today. A lot of different storylines going on. Checking the time. I'm going to have to leave it. I'm going to have to leave it there for a moment and go and get my kids from school, and then I'll be back with you soon. Look at there, King of Wands again in the underlying. He's there. He's going to be waiting for us to get back. I'll put him down there with the Ace of Wands, and I'll be back soon. Okay, Leo, it's probably a little bit darker now. Let's finish your reading. So, future emotions, future heart space, Ten of Cups, the Sun. Oh my goodness, you've got the two happiest cards in the deck. Seven of Swords. Which way, please? In the reverse. So, if there was anything that was any kind of a deception, anything that was where you felt a little bit like you were having to do anything a bit underhand, this is kind of like sneaking away in the night. This is passing, this is clearing out for you. Clarity is coming to a situation, all will be revealed. You're going to feel very, very happy, very emotionally fulfilled. You're going to feel a sense of freedom, of fulfillment. The Sun card and the Ten of Cups is really brilliant. This is definitely one of the more challenging energies, but I see that with it being in the reverse, it's like coming out of this. Next to the Sun, it's any secrecy is going to have a light shone on it. So looking really, really good in your future heart space there. And your future emotions. You can't really get much better than the Ten of Cups and the Sun in your emotions. So brilliant, perfect. The High Priest card. Why is the High Priest in the reverse, please? Why is that? That's probably a few too many. I've seen the World, so again, definitely starting a new cycle. The World card is completion. It's like the World with the High Priest. For some of you, this can be a graduation type scenario where you've completed a cycle of learning something, you've completed a cycle of experience, and you're graduating onto something new. The High Priest card can indicate higher learning, university, education, and the World is completion. So that's for some of you. Can I get a card, please, on why the High Priest is here in the reverse? Yeah, you're closing something out and you're moving towards something that you feel very, very passionate towards. This is the Knight of Cups. This is, again, could be a new love interest, really kind of riding passionately towards something that feels emotionally fulfilling. And this is in your thoughts. So you're closing out a cycle of leaving something behind that was some sort of structure, some kind of establishment, so something that felt like it was perhaps confining, a lot of rules there, but you're kind of breaking free with this energy, with the Ace of Wands here as well in your thoughts. This is indicating moving towards something that really feels like a big emotional investment, something you feel a lot of passion for. It doesn't have to be a person, it can be a project, it can be a new start in life, but you're really kind of really feeling there's a lot of emotion and passion behind whatever this is that you're moving towards. What is this Death card doing here, please, in the future action space? Queen of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. For those of you that were dealing with a previous relationship that felt like it was very choppy, very there was a lot of discontent there. You're moving away from this. This is what you're leaving behind. Whatever this situation was for you, the thing that's ending is these two characters being in the reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords in reverse, this again, it's very similar to like King of Swords in reverse. It's somebody who's very sharp with the words, quite cutting. It could be somebody that is always cutting you down, always criticizing you, really, and they're giving me that kind of lack of confidence again. Somebody who's got a very sharp tongue, and who was always very, very critical and really getting criticizing. Somebody who's quite harsh, quite cold, quite cutting, maybe a little bit, maybe a bit of a gossip, may speak before they think. Yeah, it's whatever that hostilities energy was that's getting left behind. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, again, this could be, she's over here, she's here in the reverse. It could be somebody has left a long-term relationship with somebody who could have been very, very possessive. They could have been controlling. They could have been too obsessed with money and not caring enough about love and passion. It could be, yeah, leaving a relationship behind that was, there was a lot of conflict there. There was a lot of, yeah, so somebody was felt very controlled. It could be someone's mother as well. It could be a mother figure who was overly critical, overly concerned with appearances and practical matters, but they were perhaps overly efficient, and they didn't express enough love or emotion. Yeah, there was no emotional passion there in whatever that relationship was for somebody. So yeah, it's ending. It's a very, very clear ending. You've got quite a few cards here that indicate leaving a situation behind and moving forward to something new that is much more emotionally fulfilling, and there's much more passion behind it. So looking really, really good, actually. You know, whatever that situation was for you, you know, whether it's a revival in a relationship where you've sorted out the problems, it is coming through as something. It's more likely to be something new, a fresh start with that Fool card, leaving something behind, moving towards your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, leaving behind anyone who is it's kind of like openly hostile, overly critical. Could be somebody at the workplace, somebody you had a difficult relationship with at the workplace. Somebody from your family that you've had to move away from because you just had a very difficult relationship. You'll know what that is for you. Yeah, exactly. Though, look on the underlying Five of Wands again, that hostilities card, competition, conflict, very hostile, chaotic situation. Right, just before we lose that last of the light, let's pull an advice card for you, Leo. What's the best advice we have for Leo? If that's a few too many, I am seeing flexible. You may need to be a little bit flexible about the situation. Perhaps go with the flow. You know, perhaps you might not be able to, if you've got to get out of a situation in a hurry, possibly. It may be that you kind of have to do it as it presents. You may not be able to have the time to kind of create some sort of tangible plan here. I am getting that somebody may have to basically sneak away from a situation, like leave in the middle of the night, take very little with them. I'm sorry if that's your situation. That sounds extremely difficult. Okay, let's get the best advice we can get, please, for Leo. What's the best advice we can get, please, for Leo? You've got a fork in the road there. Yeah, definitely a decision point. And there's a lot of chaos as well. A lot of... it may feel a little bit surreal. You can see nothing's as it seems here. Everything's a little bit... feeling like you've entered into some kind of weird nightmare, I feel, where everything's gone a bit surreal. Everything's gone a bit strange. Poised. Huh. That's funny. Who had poised? Was it yesterday for not Cancer? This reading will go up on Friday, but I'm talking about Wednesday's reading. I'm recording this on Thursday. So Gemini, possibly. Gemini had this card as like their first card. So poised. 48. Essential meanings: being ready, bringing something to light, being your best confidence. Yeah, I feel like somebody's speaking the truth here, especially in this kind of top row. Somebody's speaking the truth, bringing something to light. knowing it's time to take action. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom, knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Yeah, definitely new things coming in for you. You're moving towards your happiness, Leo. It's like you're gaining self-confidence in a situation. You're standing up for yourself. I do feel like you've dealt with an energy that was quite a cruel energy almost. Somebody who was overly critical, really knocks your confidence, and you're standing up for yourself now and moving towards your happiness. Excuse me. Relationship message. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Right, for those of you that this is a work situation, you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you are moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. Protection message. So this is generally the spirit protection message for those who need it, for those who are about to take that leap of faith into the unknown. You're not ready to move forward at this time. And that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in the muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. Okay, Leo, and my daughter's ringing, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful to you. Take care. Goodbye.